In this video, I'm going to show you how to update and maintain your current sermon series interaction on the website, which includes the image, the hover image, the link that sends you to the YouTube video or the YouTube live stream of the prior Sunday, as well as the previous sermon series list, which users can go to, click on, and then see a whole playlist of every Sunday in that sermon series. So a lot of value to be added here in this video, so let's go ahead and get into it. First thing that you're gonna need is your actual sermon series graphic. It needs to be in a 16:9 ratio, not a 1:1 or a 4:3. 16:9, which is just this rectangle shape here, and then ideally in the pixel size of 1920 by 1080p. 720p can work as well, but 1080p is the ideal size just to get a good full professional looking image. So now that we have the sermon series graphic, we're going to want to go over to a website called pinetools.com. And then we're going to search round, and we're going to use this tool right here. It's round corners on image. So we click on that, and then we go here to choose file. We're going to select our sermon series graphic, open, and then you're going to go here to your options, and you're going to change your radius to 80 pixels, and then you want to make sure your background color is set on transparent. Okay, now click round, and then we're going to save this rounded image as a PNG. All right, you want to keep in mind the name, so it's going to be image parentheses 50 parentheses .png. It doesn't allow you to adjust that name, so you want to make sure you keep that name in your memory. From here, we're going to go over to Canva, and we're going to open the project that I'll send along with this video. You want to go here to uploads, and then upload files. Remember that name from Pine Tools. We want to go ahead and open that image parentheses 50. That uploads that sermon series graphic, the rounded one, into Canva here. Next, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and duplicate one of the other pages. We're going to go ahead and rename this, so we'll say Fall Sermon Series. And then I believe just for simplicity, we'll just say hover. We'll put in parentheses and then hover, because this is going to be the hover image that we're going to download. So we're going to want to go ahead and get rid of this back image here, the one on the page above us. And then we're going to add in our fall sermon series graphic, the rounded one, and then we're going to adjust it to the size of the full page. We're going to go up here to position, go here to either layers or arrange, but we'll go to arrange and then hit to back. That puts the image behind the play button. And then after that, we want to go over here to transparency, and then adjust our transparency to 70%. Okay, from here we're going to want to download this, so just go up here to file, download. Want to make sure it's set on PNG. We want to make sure transparent background is selected, and then we want to make sure current page is selected, or if you want to also just click this page right here. Click done, and then click download. Okay, and then we're going to want to save it. Okay, now we're going to go over to the website. So we're going to go over here to My Sites. This is going to be your Wix site dashboard. We're going to go here to Covenant Church version 3, the one with the premium banner on it. Going to go ahead and select Edit Site. Okay, we're going to scroll down here and we'll do the landing page first, and then we'll update the sermon series page after. So you're going to want to click this container box, and then you want to click it again to where you have this button that says change image. Click that, and then you want to go here to this regular. We're going to click change image again. Okay, and then from here what we need to do is we'll go into sermons, we'll double click that folder, and then we're going to upload the two images, the two rounded images into this folder. So we'll go to upload media, upload from computer, and then we're going to add the fall sermon series hover image, as well as the image, and then in my case it's image parentheses 50, but it will be whatever number, or it will be a different number for you, just depending on how many files you have named image. So we'll go ahead and add these two. I just control clicked to add two at the same time. We'll go open. All right, now once these are in here, we are going to click the normal rounded image, and then we're going to click apply. So that's going to be a regular image here. As you can see, it's nice and rounded, looks very clean, professional. And then we're going to adjust our hover image. So click change image again, sermons, and then click your full fall sermon series hover image and click apply. And then for the clicked one, I always just do the normal image, but it honestly really doesn't matter. Next, after that, we're going to adjust the link that it sends you to. So we're going to go to the Covenant Church YouTube page, go to live, and then we're gonna go to the last sermon, the last Sunday's live stream. Click the three dots, share, and just get the link. Copy that. Then we're gonna go back over to the website editor, and then adjust that link in here. There we go. So you want to make sure it's selected on new window instead of current window, since we are going outside of this website. Click done. And then you'll also want to adjust the tooltip and the accessible name. So we'll call it Fall Sermon Series. And then sometimes the accessible name will automatically update as well. All right, so that's done. We're going to change this button. The only thing we're going to change here is the link. So we'll go to settings and then click the link, and then paste the link to the last week's live stream. Click done. Exit out of that. And then I always like to test to make sure I got everything working right. So I'll click preview and just click that to make sure that it goes to the live stream that I want it to, which is this one right here. All right, and then also as well as watch online. All right, so that's looking good. Now we're going to adjust the video on the sermon series page. So we'll go here to pages and menu. We're going to scroll down over to menu, media, and then go to sermons. Click on that. And this is going to be updated in the same manner. So just do the same thing, click on the container box, and then click one more time till we get to the image button. Click change image, and this is just going to be the same routine. Change image, sermons, the normal image. Then we click hover, change image, sermons, hover image. And then for clicked, I always just use the normal image. All right, go down here, and then we're just going to update the correct link. Make sure it's set on new window, click done. And then as well as the tooltip and the accessible name here. Just go ahead and update this. Just like that. Okay, hit enter, and then hit X, and then also the same thing here with the watch online button. Settings, click your link, update your link, make sure it's set to new window, and click done. All right, there we go. So we've updated that part. And if you want to go a step further to make it easier for users to find previous sermons and previous sermon series, we're going to update the watch previous series list. In order to do this, you need to be mindful and intentional about creating a new playlist for each sermon series. So for an example, like here, the Miracle of Christmas has 3 live streams in it from the or it looks like we missed one, but from the 3 live streams that we capture of that series. So this is just something you want to be intentional about updating for every sermon series that we do. If we are intentional about updating it, it's a fantastic and easy way for people to go back and view prior sermon series. So in order to update this, it's relatively simple. We're just going to go ahead and click the repeater, click Manage Items, and then we're going to click Duplicate Item, just like that, just to give us another container. And then we'll exit out of that, and then we'll go ahead and click this first container box one time, and then we'll click it again. So we get to the image button. We're going to go ahead and change our image. And this is just the same process, change image, sermons, and then select the non-transparent rounded image, just like that. The hover image as well, same thing with our hover image, and then the clicked image with our normal image there. And then again with the link, we'll just need to make sure to copy and paste the correct, oh, actually, let me take that back. So with the link here, we're going to need to paste the link of the playlist instead of the video this time. So in order to do that, we got to go back to YouTube here and go here to Covenant Church. Okay. And since we don't have a playlist yet for this sermon series, we're just going to use an older one for an example. We'll say the Miracle of Christmas. So you want to go ahead and click on that playlist. And you're going to click up here to get to the actual playlist viewing page. I'm going to click the share button and then copy this link. Come back over to the website editor and then paste that link right here. Make sure it's set to new window and click done. And then also update your tooltip and accessible name. So we'll call this Fall Sermon Series. Just like that. Click X. And then to test to make sure it works, we'll go to preview. Click on the Fall Sermon Series, and it comes up to the playlist that we have just added. Alright, so that has been the walkthrough of how to update your sermon series videos on the website.